everybody. I'm Jonathan Fenske, and I am an author and illustrator of books. I'm very excited because it looks like I got a gift. And what's the best gift for an author and illustrator? A book. And this, I don't know, looks suspiciously like a book. Let's open up and find out what it is. It is a book. It's a book that I wrote. It's called A Candy Corn Christmas. Candy corn and Christmas? Candy corn. I don't think of candy corn when I think of Christmas. Well, you know what? There must be a story to this. Let's read it and find out what it is. Today we will be reading A Candy Corn Christmas by me, Jonathan Fenske. Halloween had come and gone, but one confection lingered on, and pantry shelves became the haunts of candy corn that no one wants. Poor candy corn. They were the candy time forgot. They did not mold. They did not rot. They sat around the pumpkin pail feeling bored and kind of stale. But change was coming. Winter cheer was drifting through the atmosphere. The air was full of lovely smells. They heard singing. They heard bells. Ring, ring. What's going on? We need to know. There must be more to life. Let's go. They rattled down the hall and found a wonderland of sight and sound. Giant snowflakes, gifts with bows, a reindeer with a glowing nose, stockings hung, a plastic mouse, a shiny tree inside the house. The candy corn exclaimed with glee, "What is this magic land we see?" "It's Christmas," squeaked the sugar plum. "Well, watch out, Christmas. Here we come." They stuffed the stockings, clogged the nog, scampered o'er the Yuletide log, and had the nerve to zip and zoom through Gumdrop's tidy living room. They mingled with a watchful elf that sat alone upon a shelf and left their sticky fingerprints on candlesticks and ornaments. But when they clambered up the tree, a candy cane yelled angrily, "I think I speak for all of us. Stop making such an awful fuss. I'm made for Christmas. Yes, I am. You had your holiday. Now scram." The candy corn stopped in their tracks. Their faces drooped like candle wax. "I guess you're right. We don't belong. Enjoy your special day. So long." Just then the chimney shook and rumbled, and from the fireplace there tumbled a bearded, round, and jolly guy with rosy cheeks and twinkling eye. "Santa had arrived," said Santa. "Did I overhear a candy cane has lost its cheer?" And with a laugh he turned and saw the candy corn, who stared in awe. "What's this? The newest reindeer kibble?" He picked one up. He took a nibble. "Striped and waxy, kind of chewy, sticky sweet, a little gooey." He rubbed his tummy, gave a grin. "Ho, ho, ho, they fit right in." Then Santa, humming merrily, placed all his gifts beneath the tree and patted Cane upon the head and leaned in close and gently said, "You're made for Christmas, this is true, but Christmas isn't just for you. No, Christmas is for everyone. Let candy corn enjoy the fun." And with a wink, he scratched his beard and twitched his nose, poof, and disappeared. As Santa from the rooftop flew, a kernel of compassion grew inside the cane-stripe-covered skin. He softened just a bit, and then, down deep inside his plastic sleeve, he found the joy of Christmas Eve and shouted, "Stop! Please do not leave. We're not that different, me and you. You're striped and sweet and sticky too. I think it's great. I think it's neat. We both can be a Christmas treat." So on that special Christmas morn, the old October candy corn jangled every jingle bell and rode the tiny carousel, bounced on the nutcrackers' drums, and danced with all the sugar plums. They perched like hats upon the heads of cookies made of gingerbread, and one sat proudly on the wreath, displaying scars from Santa's teeth. They climbed to greet the candy cane, who did not yell, did not complain, but laughed and said, "It's great to see some orange and yellow on the tree. Come join our jolly candy crew and watch your Christmas dreams come true." Ooh, I see a hand. That's it. The end. Candy corn are not Christmas treats. Well, I guess they are today. Thank you for reading with me. If you want to see some other great videos, go to the Simon Kids YouTube channel and check out what they have to offer. Thanks. Hey, are you ready to draw a candy corn from Candy Corn Christmas? First, let's start with the eyes. I always start with the eyes. Pretty easy, just 2 little circles or ovals. Then it needs some pupils. Yeah. Put little eyebrows. This guy's gonna be happy. So we'll make his eyebrows go up like, yay! Now let's draw the candy corn shape. It's like a little triangle, but with a little bit of a flat part on the top of it. Almost a triangle, but not quite. Control his mouth. I want this one to be excited. So let's make his mouth open. And we'll put one little tooth in there. Maybe he's eating too much candy. Down this there. That'd be kind of weird if a candy corn was eating candy, right? Wouldn't it? All right, let's test it. One line down for one leg, another line down for another leg. Those feet are super easy. All right. You sticking with me? I want this candy corn to wave. He's saying, "Hi, everybody. I hope you like my book, and I hope you like drawing with me." And this is a sassy little candy corn. So let's put this arm on the side like that. Hey. All right. Well, candy corn just really needs some color, doesn't it? So I got orange and yellow, just like a traditional candy corn. But if you want to use other colors, that's fine. If you want to do a purple and blue candy corn, doesn't matter. Here we go. I'm going to do orange. I'm going to start. Oh, let's get the bigger end of the pen. Got to cover more space. I'm going to make a couple lines like this. A couple lines like this. And I'm just going to fill it in. I won't be too perfect here. Yeah. You can take the time to make yours a little more perfect and cover all the white space if you want. All right, now let's do the yellow. Or whatever color you want the bottom half to be. Bottom third, I should say. And the top is easy because the top part of candy corns are white. Well, that was easy. Thank you for drawing a candy corn with me today. Have fun. Bye.